Hey everyone, my name is Swenor and I am the CEO of Reach. Today I wanted to give you a blockchain business idea and show you how easy it is to actually build it. Not only am I going to show you how to do it on Ethereum, but I'm also going to show you how you could launch it on Algorand without changing any code at all. Today's idea is crypto gift cards. I got this idea when I wanted to give my family crypto, but I didn't want to walk them through setting up a wallet or have them worry about losing their keys or their private keys or anything of that sort. So I'm going to walk you through on how you could build that company that would print off gift cards and mail them without ever risking the funds that are attached to those gift cards. How it works is a user logs into your website. They decide how much they want to load onto a card. They decide a secret password to actually unlock those funds, and then they are done. You receive the order to create the gift cards, you print it out, and you mail it to the user. The user then writes on the card their secret password and hands it to their loved one. Now their loved one can hold on to the card for as long as they want. If they're not ready to actually get into the crypto scene yet, they still have it. And when they are ready, they can just scan a QR code and transfer their money to whatever wallet they want to. So let's jump into the code. All right, let me share my screen here. All right. So through the magic of Reach, this entire application that I explained to you, the important part of the code is only 31 lines of code, which is pretty nuts because the truth is that once you compile it, it compiles down to many, many different lines of code. So here, I believe it's around 400 lines of teal script if you wanted to run an Algorand, and probably at least around a couple hundred lines of Solidity and JavaScript to just make it run. But you as the developer have to worry about 31 lines of code. So much so that I'm just going to walk you through exactly what's happening because it's pretty clear. So first, the code sets up the Alice account, which is the account that decides that it wants to give the money. The variables in there is the amount they want to give, the secret the passcode, and also the relay account. This is the account that holds the money until Bob, the person you're giving the gift card, is ready to transfer it away. And then here's the relay account I was telling you about. So Alice here just passes in the amount, the password digest, because you don't want to put the password purely on the actual chain itself, and the account that will be holding the money. Alice publishes this through the chain, pays the amount of what the gift card will hold, sets the account so that only the relay account can pull the money out, and pushes it to the chain. At this point, everything else is happening off chain. You're going to want to actually give the card to your family member, your Bob, whoever want to be, and once Bob has it, all he has to do is submit the account that he wants the money transferred to, submit the password that will unlock the funds to make sure that the money is transferred, and then publishes it. And then here what we do is we just require that the password is the actual password that Alice put in there, and then it just transfers the money to Bob, and then everything's done. So I wrote just a quick test runner. So this is just, you can think of as this is the interface. This would be your website, but since I didn't want to build the whole interface to actually make it happen, I just built a simple test runner that funds Bob and funds Alice and just walks through the entire process. But let's go ahead and actually just run the code. So we jumped over to the command line, and first what we're going to do is we're just going to do a reach run. This takes the code that you just wrote, compiles it, stands up all of the nodes that you want to run, and there you go. This is the process of it happening. Alice created the gift card. Bob waits for Alice to give him the gift card. Alice creates a $25 gift card and gives it to Bob. Alice creates this password. Right now it's this long number, but this could be anything. It could be I love you, lots of love, or whatever you want it to be. Bob then pulls the money out, submits the password. It compares that the password's the same, and then it transfers the money to Bob. And just to confirm that, we show that Alice started at 100, went down to almost 75, and Bob started at 100 and went to 125. So this is actually running on an Ethereum test node. Next, I'm going to make it run on an Algorand test node. And all I'm going to do different is set an environmental variable to run an algo, and I didn't touch the code at all. So I'm going to start this, and then I'm going to be quiet for a little bit because I'm not running on a development node of Algorand. I'm actually running on a full production node. It takes a little bit longer because you have to wait for the block times. So when you run this yourself locally, don't worry if this takes a little bit longer. I'm just going to fast forward the video here. And there you have it. Ran on a full Algorand production node, didn't change any code. The exact same steps happened. Different password, of course, because I'm just randomly choosing this password in the code. And you can see the same things ended up happening. Now, let's switch over to the code itself. Just want to remind you, this is only 31 lines of code. This is something that took me less than an hour to write. And traditional means building a blockchain either on Ethereum or Algorand. You're going to be spending hours and hours and hours writing the actual smart contract code and the interface code itself. But with Reach, 31 lines of code and you're all done. So switch back over here. So that's about it. If you want to actually start this company, so I can actually be a user, so I can start giving out gift cards to my family, please do. Join our Discord if you want access to this code. I mean, you could write it yourself really quickly, but I can just give it to you if you want as well. And that's about it. I think like I said last week, I plan on doing one of these every week. So if you have an idea of a type of application that you'd like to see for me to do next week, please let me know. And until then, I'll see you next week. Thanks.